Today we're going to tackle one of the most talked about and sought after spiritual practices in the world, and that's accepting what is. And so I'm going to show you with these 5 easy steps on how to gain a little bit of control of the situation when you're feeling a little bit fragmented and a little bit confused in what's happening around you. So first step number 1, is becoming aware of exactly where you're at. Now, if chaos is ensuing around you, you just want to just pause for that moment and just observe exactly what's happening in your environment. Just take an inventory to see what's around you. The sights, the smells, the noises. Just take a real inventory of that. In step 2, you're going to just breathe into the discomfort. So because there's some chaos, you're breathing into it. And oftentimes I'll just put my hands on my chest and take a breath in to experience with more ease what's happening. Because under chaos, our bodies naturally tighten and contract. So we want to help to open the system up in that moment. If we don't, then we're going to be running more of the stress response in our body, and we're not going to actually feel any type of ease or grace in that moment of chaos. So when it's chaotic, you're breathing into that moment and just really feeling some of the challenge that we're experiencing. The third is to hypersensitize your awareness. So as I'm breathing into what's happening around me, I'm actually going to now become and hypersensitize my visual centers, my hearing. I'm just going to listen for every sight and sound that I can possibly grab hold of, and that's bringing me fully present. So the more present I can be with everything that's around me is going to allow me to experience more ease in that moment. The fourth is to, once you have a little bit of breathing room in there, the fourth is going to be to ask, what's really going on here? Because you were just about to maybe start an argument or go off the wall or go into a rage or a fit of rage. And so in step 4, after you've taken that breath and hypersensitized your awareness in your present moment, ask yourself, what's really going on here? And when you ask that question, you're forcing the frontal lobe of your brain, the most evolved part of our brain, to actually kick into gear. And so once you do that, you're going to be instantly more resourceful in that moment. So the 4th step is ask what's really going on. And the 5th step is then also to see what are the benefits to my distress. So the 5th is what are the benefits? So I'm feeling this chaos is ensuing around me, I'm breathing into it, I'm curious as to what's really going on, and now I engage in what are the benefits to this? Well, maybe the benefits are I get a moment to calm down. Maybe the benefits to that moment are I get to actually remember what it's like to be carefree and run around the house with no expectations that I'm supposed to be quiet and I just ramble on like a kid does, or whatever that thing is for you. There's going to be a set of benefits in there that you can experience in that moment of experiencing the chaos. Maybe it's actually forcing you to draw upon a new resource of energy that forces you to access maybe some peace and ease, which you don't normally do. So there are benefits to you. So that's step 5, is finding and discovering what those benefits are to you. So let's recap. The first is, first there's chaos around you. So what do? Well, when there's chaos around, number 1, we become aware of exactly where we're at, what's going on. Number 2 is we breathe into the discomfort and actually feel our discomfort. Feel how tight we're getting in that moment. The 3rd is to hypersensitize our awareness. So let's really become present with the sights and sounds and smells and everything around us. So we're not trying to avoid it, but we're trying to hypersensitize our awareness. The 4th is to ask what's really going on, access that curiosity. And number 5 is, what are the benefits to my distress? What's going on and what are the benefits for me in this? Hey, and if you're anything like me, 5 steps can be really overwhelming. So here's what I want you to do. Commit to one of those steps and just write below which step that you're actually going to be committing to, and just to help you to get on your way. I'm Dr. Steve, and if you want any more information, just head on over to stephenfonso.com.